Let's do this. How y'all doing? Great having you here. Welcome to Mobb Guppy, where the Guppy is the mob. First in the house, Color Guppies. And hey, how are you? John Oliver, Anthony's Fishy Friends, Big J's Fish Keeper. How are y'all doing? So Wednesday, I have my hand fixed. I'm actually halfway thinking putting off the surgery because it doesn't hurt nearly as bad. It still hurts though. I need to have it done, but it feels much better. So I guess that's good. We've had sort of an ice storm going on here, sort of like fog that's going on from there. VB23 Baltic Sea Guppies. Good morning. Lumpy Dog. Yeah, Color Guppies, J. I mean, my goodness. It's like Big J. Everybody's here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and joining in the party. Yeah, so Wednesday I have the surgery, which is exciting. Maria, it's been a while since I've seen you. How are you doing? So, so what's going on here? It got to a high this morning of about 27 when I woke up. It's now, let's see, I've got to take this to my boss 1 second. Hey, it's Peter. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. We won't see you tomorrow, which is always best for me. Yeah, bye-bye. Yeah, so the office is sort of changing what they're doing staffing wise tomorrow. So that's what that was about. I have to send out a text to my crew here. I may have to cut out a few minutes early, but yeah, good times. All right, let's see who we go in. There's Doug Gray's here, but let me get back to who I was missing. And let's see, Maria, BB23, Alishan, Bob Mennel. Let's see here. Who else is here? John McKenzie, Doug Gray, the man now known as Repilicus Theo. Yep. I'm a reptilian warlord, everyone. If you didn't know that by now, now you do. So it's a good time. Move my desk back a little bit. There's your stapler. Yeah. So it's yeah, we've had sort of a wacky schedule and kind of a wacky schedule all the way around because of weather. We're getting ice and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Good times. Good times. So it's yeah, it's like it's okay, I'm sorry I have to do this. I'll tell you what I'll look it up on the computer. I've got something called a computer with me. It's a heck of a deal. I don't need to ask my Amazon Echo every time I want to know about the weather, even though that's really convenient. 19 degrees right now, 19 in beautiful Joplin, Mo. And we have some precipitation moving through the area, which is nice. Hopefully that ends. I can't really walk on my driveway. It's too doggone slippery, so I'm walking through the lawn. It's frozen. You know, what are you going to do? You're not going to hurt anything. So, yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, good times had by all. So, tomorrow we're going to be 17 is our low tonight. Thursday, a low to 6. On Friday, a high of 16 degrees. And on Saturday, 3 below zero. Wow. Bent Spine Specials. Phoebe asks what your favorite plant for breeding is. Mine, sorry I missed that. I prefer hornwort. Hornwort is my deal. I do have some pearlweed, but I moved it in here. It sort of fell apart, so I'm gonna have to replant it. I like the pearlweed a lot. Yeah, it's my favorite is hornwort. Guppy grass is pure evil. Absolutely pure evil. It's and Doug uses thin leaf water sprite. Never worked with it. Seems like it's a fine plant. I have anything against it. A hornwort is my dog. It grows real quick. Lots of cool places for the babies to hide. So there you go. Hornwort and water sprite. Yeah, I'll tell you what. It's no one sells hornwort around there. Yeah. I've ordered all my hornwort online. And I got this big long note from some woman who sent me hornwort off of eBay talking about she and her family, they pay their bills through hornwort. So there you go. Yep, surgery. It's actually beginning to feel a little bit better, but if I touch it on the side, it hurts. Surgery is I do the finger up alone, but it would be impolite. So Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock. Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock, and then They're going to put me under for a little bit. They're going to wake me up. Someone is taking me in for surgery, and someone is picking me up from surgery. Kind of exciting. I feel pretty important. I did not order my Jason Alexander sweatshirt to wear, but that was one of the funny commercials. I'll tell you what, Super Bowl last night, kind of a big letdown. I'm in the middle of Missouri, so the Kansas City Chiefs are like rock good here. Patty, how are you? So it was not good. I will tell you something. I appreciate I've come to like Tom Brady. When he was with the Patriots, I hated him, but over the last couple of years, I'm just going, the guy's played forever, and he's still playing at a pretty high level. So there you go. So I kind of liked it winning because it's just the idea of 7 of those things. He's coming back to play next year. I mean, it's there you go. Hey, what's up, Chewy Lunatic Fringe? I'll tell you what, this year's halftime show, terrible. Well, actually, it was fine. The Weeknd performed well. He said, nice songs. There was nothing that you'd go and go, wow, about it. There was no special guest. There was no, it was just, him doing the stuff. And except for that one song, that ooh, I've never heard anything else. See, if the Weeknd would have brought out Avril Lavigne or something. And by the way, he needs a spell check because he's misspelled weekend. So thank goodness for the fish streams, or I would have fallen asleep. I've renamed myself the weekday. Yeah. So the commercials, the Tracy Morgan commercials were great. The Will Ferrell commercials were great. A lot, what was with the Matthew McConaughey commercial? That was weird. So there you go. Never heard of him and decided to take the trash and recycling out to the curb for today's pickup. I figured that was more fun. It probably was. Finotsky, thanks. How are you? It, just going through and looking at the complete, looking at the complete, night and the spectacle. Uh, you know, everybody well, not everybody. The NFL, I didn't see what the overnights were, but generally the ratings are about 120 million, which is a huge audience, biggest TV audience of the year in the United States. And that means like 200 million are not watching it. But, the Puppy Bowl. So there you go. So, yeah, the whole process of getting everything done just is just we've got to go out and do whatever it takes with the to get back to normalcy. And last night's game was somewhat of normalcy. I really wish, though, the halftime act would have been a little more. I thought last year's performance with that goofball from, My Body's a Wonderland guy, and, not that guy, the Moves Like Jagger guy, whatever his name is, Adam Levine. I thought that was fine. It was no Prince. Hey, Jim Walsh, what's up? Do you know what? I have not heard from Vinny the Mooch. I have his email. I'll send him a note. See what's going on. I hope he's okay. Bolo's here. He's snoring. You heard that Vinny may have been the streaker in the Super Bowl? Did you hear the radio commentary of that with Kevin Harlan? He's going, pull up your pants. He's to the 5. Why are you wearing a bra? Yeah, it was a little bit. Hey, eating dinner is good. Vinny the Mooch. Yeah, Rico Stan. Watching 3 streams at once. See, there you go. And a club member posted they are giving away hornwort, Doug. The only problem is that you have to go pick it up in Doylestown. Well, Doylestown at this time of the year is really a heck of a Sunday drive. Good way to go through it. Yeah, crossing streams are bad. Hey, a couple of notes here, by the way. I'm not too far, and this weekend I didn't do it. I have it on my list to do one of these weekends here. Mike's Aquatics and Things. Hey, how are you doing? So the process with not too far from me, it's yeah, I think that's what they're talking about, Jim Walsh. Your area of the country. It's we have some Philly people here, Jersey people too, good people, solid American people. They know what Taylor ham is. And scrapple. So yeah, good times had by all. Pork roll, yeah. You just bought some Hatfield pork roll. You see, there you go. Yeah, good Philly people and Doug Gray as well. Absolutely. As long as you're not going to like an Eagles game with them or anything like this, I'll give you a tip. Don't go to an Eagles game wearing a Tom Brady jersey, or you get a knuckle sandwich. The guy broke a tackle and gave himself up at the 1 yard line. Should have been an unnecessary roughness penalty on the rent-a-cop. Yeah, the guy running in the. I decided he was wearing a woman's swimsuit. Or just don't go to an Eagles game is an even better idea. Yeah, it's you don't want to go. You don't want to go to a Raiders game either. If you show up wearing a Denver Broncos jersey to a Raiders game, be ready to throw some knuckle sandwiches on your way in, your way out, because you're gonna have to punch your way in, punch your way out. Nothing wrong with wearing a women's swimsuit, you've heard. Yeah, you see, I've not done it. I've done many things in my life. Many things I'm, semi not proud of, and that's one of them. Rocco's Fish Room. What's up? Try being a Washington fan and going to a away game in Philly. Man, oh man. Yeah, that's just, that is, if you wear green when you go in there, you're in pretty good shape. If you show up with the Washington football team jersey, yeah, good luck. You're going to get beat up. So when I lived in Greenville, South Carolina, one of the guys I got to be good friends with, Stan, Stan was a season ticket holder to the Carolina Panthers. And my beloved Minnesota Vikings were in town, so he invited me to go to the game. And this is probably 2004, maybe. Could have been 2005, was somewhere around there. And I will tell you, he was telling me the Vikings fans. I was wearing my Vikings hat, just a normal baseball cap, nothing, nothing too extravagant. And he was amazed because, random Vikings fans were showing up to hug me. And he goes, wow, it's a good, he goes, what a great group. Chattanooga Ed, what is up? Yeah, so he said he took a Philadelphia fan to that game to see the Panthers. He said the Eagles fan got into almost 5 fights before the game even kicked off. So yeah, it was good, true to form. Your Chiefs lost. Yes, they did. Yeah, remember to stop by the Fantastic Freak stream as well. Mondays turn into like the big night for streams. Everybody's doing a stream on Monday. Yeah, but here's the deal, Chattanooga Ed, is that you can't win a game if your quarterback is limping because of a bad toe, and you cannot win a game if your quarterback doesn't have barely a second to throw a pass. So there you go. Ed, I jinxed the Chief. I think I texted Peter in the first quarter and thought that the Chiefs would still win by 10 points. You know what? I let's take a look. I have your texts right here. I don't erase texts. I have dozens of them. So let's take a look here. Talking about Andy Reid's son. Let's see here. Oh, when the poetry was going on, Doug did send this. He goes, "What the hell is this?" And no, you were okay. And I can't believe the Bucks are up 21-6 at the half. Chiefs are not ready to play. So there you go. You were okay. You were fair. You didn't jinx them. Yeah, he didn't jinx you. Yeah, but here's the deal, Chattanooga Ed, is that they were flat-footed. They have no energy. I don't know what was going on with the Chiefs. Maybe it was that Britt Reed, basically killed a small child, a couple of days before the deal. Your dad is not your dad. Am I a dad? Started watching all of the videos. Not familiar with Not I Dad. Am I Dad? Yeah, I'm not familiar with him. I feel like I'm missing out on good people. No, my dad's my dad. I just said it wrong. Okay. All right, Rico Stan, be right back. Do you know what? Most swallowed wrong. Did you see Bob had the absolute best guest ever last night? No, I didn't. Who do you have on? Did he have you, Anthony? Did he have Chattanooga Ed? Who do you have on? Do you have Chewy? He had you on. There you go. Rocco's Fish Room. Yeah, call 911. It's all good. Anthony's starting to keep Chattanooga edit type hours now. Well, Anthony, though, Doug, just to be fair, he lives on the West Coast. So he's on the left coast. So it's, is at 10 o'clock. It's 1 a.m. where you are. So he's not quite the vampire our buddy Chattanooga Ed is. And of course, my hours are ridiculously stupid. I'll tell you what, when that alarm went off at 3:45 this morning, I was dragging myself out of bed. I stayed kind of up. Do you know why blondes can't dial 911? They can't find the 1-1 key on the phone. Yeah, Bolo's right here. Let me show you. There he is. Yeah, so the whole process here of getting ready for the whole deal. Anthony's fish friends are very fishy. There you go. I'm sorry I couldn't be there full time, but I had to rewatch it later. Why did the Scarecrow win the award? Oh, God. Doug, that's perfect. Because he was great, outstanding in his field. Yep, good Scarecrow. Hey, what's up, Melvin? Heavy hit us 2021. Mike's been taking some lessons from Doug. Yes, he has been. We have had a couple of pretty good jokes that could possibly be used on a Doug Gray deal. I used one of David Samsel's in the last video, or the one before that. Yeah, David Samsel can come forward with a good old dad joke. Posiwi, where's she? She's pretty good at coming up with a dad joke too, even though she's a lady. Peter, how many streams of Guppies do you plan on having when you're done with the fish room? I probably no more than 4 or 5. I want to get I want to get red albinos. I want to get I want to get uh, purples and an Asian strain to go on with what I have. Posiwi had some great Subaru facts. I mean, jokes. Yeah, it's all good. Pretty good all the way around. Full reds are a good choice. Love mine. I love my Roebuck reds, but I'd like to get an albino red, sort of what Doug has gotten. I think those are pretty nice. And purples, I like purples. Doug Gray, who has the best purple guppies? Just plain purples. IFGA strain. What do you call with a fish with 2 knees? A 2-knee fish. Oh, God help us. Probably the Musos. Okay. Up in Michigan. Toonie fish. No, I think that they just have purple deltas. Toonie fish. Black deltas are throwing some other fish too, and I think will be purples. Okay, there you go. Dark purples, not the medium type of thing. Hey, Chattanooga Ed, did you get to 1,000 likes, 1,000 subs? If you haven't supported our buddy Chattanooga Ed, help him get to 1,000. No black body color, some of them, so I think it'll be purple deltas. Nice. Excellent. Well, good news. Thanks, Mike. Congrats, Chattanooga Ed. Craig, oh, what's up? So my foot, I occasionally have like, I don't know if it's like a potassium thing. If I take a potassium pill, it goes away. Sometimes I get cramps. Hey, I'm all about everyone doing well. I'm a big fan of everybody doing well. So it's my whole deal is that The fish fam is stronger together. It's a bad. I do think though, the more the merrier. The more involved, the more trying to be good fish keepers, the better. The more we can pass on our passion for this to other people, the better. Xanadu. Heidi ho, Xanadu. Much love back. Pass on the fish fam love to all. That reminds me of when the fish said when he swam into a wall, "Damn! Try cranberry juice." The Departed. Yeah. I take a potassium pill, and with a little bit, my cramps are gone. But yeah, it's a cranberry juice probably work real well with that. Or OJ. I don't have any OJ in the house. I have water, and I had some ginger ale, diet ginger ale. Good times. Good times had by all. Muppet 929, what's up? My I think I get paid on Friday because Monday is normal payday, the 15th, but banks will be closed. So it's all good. And I've got a lot of my money already spent. I take a pill so you don't become a diabetic. There you go. Well, Chattanooga Ed, it's like, the whole deal here is that, not, again, I'm not like the picture of perfect health, but, is that, there's two things we eat too much of: simple carbs, which can be converted into sugar in our bloodstream, and we have too much, proteins like beef and chicken. We eat way too much than we should. We don't eat enough fibers. We don't eat enough. We don't eat enough veggies. So there you go. Now some veggies and fruits convert to sugar. So there you go. Don't know what the pill is. I just take it. Yeah, the doctor tell you to take it, or did you go to some naturopath? But not too much bacon. The breakfast of champions. Talking about the crank yankers puppet? Crank yankers. I haven't, that's a term I have not heard in many years, Melvin. Probably should do this. Hold on. Yeah, love the meats. Yeah. Crank yankers. It's a term I haven't heard in a long, long time. Sometime before the Clone Wars. What's my opinion on feeding adult guppies baby brine shrimp? I feed my adult guppies and my juveniles every day baby brine shrimp. Every day, one time. You have to be careful with fiber. Your family gets mad if you overdo it. There you go. Yeah, I did an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Exactly, Melvin. Your doctor gave it to you? Yeah. So, yeah, we all, again, it's speak for yourself, Ali Shen. We all love beating, the rest of us love beating adult guppies. So yeah, let's see, what do we have? I'm gonna see. Ooh, it's now 18 degrees in beautiful Joplin, Missouri. I may have to put on long pants when I go outside next. Generally, for me to, when I'm doing junk around the house and stuff like that, they make me wear pants when I go to work, and long pants. I can't wear shorts unless it's the weekend. If it's the weekend, I'm in good shape. 9 degrees there. Yeah, you see, there you go. Keeps the riffraff out. I'm kind of pumped up about 3 below 0. 3 below 0. It's all good. So it's so Ali Shani only beat the juveniles. -6 in God's country, Southwest Minnesota. I'm originally from Minneapolis. I'm from a suburb, the home of Prince, the healing waters of Lake Minnetonka. So, Xanadudu, where do you live in Minnesota? In this day of age of equity, you beat them all. Voice to text, yeah. We're not supposed to see higher than single digits to teens until the 17th. I'm so happy that I'm divorced and I'm not in a relationship at the moment because you'd be sweating over what to purchase for Valentine's Day. I don't have to worry about that at all. Yeah, good time to ship guppies at -3. Yeah, popsicle weather, 3 degrees. What I don't have, by the way, is I have not had any icicles going from there. So, what's the best breeding plant? It's beautiful hornwort. Jackson, Minnesota. We make tractors here. But you live in Chicago, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, 20 years while working. Now I work on my fish room. There you go. I have not been home in 17 years. No, 18 years now. 18 years. Dwarf water lettuce. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice one. Flowers, chocolate, take out to dinner. You have to write something reasonably romantic. I like it when you make me pies. Yep, so Volo's here. He's just. I have to keep him off the road, the driveway, because it's so slippery. He doesn't know how to handle it. I mean, it's just ice. Nice school fell today and cut my hand on the way down. Ouch. Yeah, be careful. about that whole deal. My platy babies are hunted down like wolves. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Uh, you almost really need to get a breeder box. Yeah, get a breeder box, but also a separate aquarium, and just go from there. Yeah, it's platies are, they find their babies delicious. They are little cannibals, beautiful little cannibal fish. Did not hear about Tripper out of Milwaukee. I do remember hearing a band called the Bodines from Wisconsin land. So it's all good. Hey, I have to get work done because my boss has me doing some stuff. I apologize having cut out early, but I need to contact my staffers and get ready for tomorrow. Thank you guys very much, and we'll do a full hour plus next week, and I'll go from there. And my finger will be healed. Next time you see it, it'll be a bandage on my hand. It'll be crazy. Be crazy. All right, gang. Thank you very much. Adios.